Alrighty, what's up guys? Austin here, Driven Northwest. And right here, these are some new wheels for Laura's Mazda 3. So these right here are the Option Lab wheels. Do you know what kind they are? What model?
R617s.
R617s. So these are in hyper black. The color looks awesome. And right now we're actually using Mad Cow's wheel sealant right here. Wheel sealant. And we are sealing these wheels up to see how they last. She's not too sure though if you're gonna put them on for winter time, just because we do get a lot of salt on the roads around here. So it's up in the air for her. She don't know what she wants to do yet, but we definitely want to see what these look like on the car. But that's not our real news. What are you doing?
Jakes.
Alright, right here. Here's Laura's wheels again. They are, what are they again?
R716.
These are R716s in hyper black from Option Lab wheels. These look awesome. You can't really tell right now, but they are super shiny, and I definitely need to invest in a better light because right now I'm using a headlamp. So yeah, Laura's got a better light. But there you go. Definitely, if you are looking for a set of wheels, I recommend. For the real news, what we're going to be doing, not this. Hey, you're going to drop that rag. We're going to be installing, it is the AMS catch can or air oil separator for my GTR. I did buy this used off the market, so I got it for a good price. Now it's just time to throw it on and install it. But these wheels do look really good. Alright, so right here guys, this is the Alpha AMS catch can for the GTR. It is really nice quality, super heavy, so it seems durable enough. And here's all the parts that come with it. This is actually all the same parts you get if you bought brand new. But of course, as I said, I bought it used for a really good deal. This catch can is a little bit different than most. It actually drains back into the dipstick tube. That's what this metal piece is right here. So it drains everything. It separates the water, the oil, the gunk. It separates that and drains it back into the stock dipstick tube. So you're gonna have to replace this too, change it up, do that, you know, all that good stuff. And my favorite part about this catch can is it comes with the braided black lines in the AN fittings. I love braided black lines. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the rubber hoses just because this looks a lot more higher quality than the other lines. I mean, they work the same, but I do like the fit and finish of these braided lines like I had on my Evo 10 with the radium catch cans. And yeah, I mean, if you really didn't want to use the drain back system, you could actually put a check valve right here at the bottom and then just put like a water bottle underneath there and drain out all that gunk. But since AMS did develop this catch can, I'm sure they took everything into consideration and made it perfectly fine the way it is. So I will be now throwing this on there and hopefully I can get it down today. It looks easy enough. Oh, can you guys see that? Not really? No? Alright, well, I'm trying to show you guys here, but this right here is your tensioner. There's a bracket right here, and what you're going to do is put your 3/8 ratchet inside this bottom. Let's see if I can try to get there a little bit better. I don't know if you guys can see this, but right there, right where I'm shining the light, hopefully you guys can see, you put your 3/8 ratchet right in there. Oh. And once you do that, then you put the tension off of it, and then right here at the very top, another light right on there, there's these two little, I guess, brackets. They're gonna align, and you're gonna stick a bolt through there to hold the tensioner like that, so you can release the belt and get the idler pulleys off of the front cover of the engine. So it's pretty straightforward. I'm actually looking off these AMS directions because I would not know honestly what to do without them. But that's usually how it goes for any install. Directions are a must. Good look at things right there. Basically, your idler pulleys were right to the right of the actual tensioner right here. So if you just go to the right, there's going to be one basically straight across from that, and then there's going to be one more right down or right above it, right up here. And then those two are your tensioners. And so you just take those two out, 14 millimeter, and then move on to the next step, which would be... Alrighty guys, so that was a nightmare getting the dipstick tube out, but I ended up getting it out, of course. Always got to persevere and swear a little bit. but we did get it out. It just looks like a dipstick tube, so we don't need that no more. Here's the new one right here, shiny, nice looking. So what you want to do is add a bit of grease or oil on that O-ring so you do not ruin it. And so all you have to do now is just insert it back down, way downtown there. You can't even tell, but it's way down there. So just reinstall that, and then reinstall your cam position sensor that was hooked onto that bracket on your stock one, just right in there, and bolt the thing back down. And alrighty guys, so now right here you have your AMS mounting bracket with the 3 screws that they give you. And what you're going to do now is take off the top 2 bolts right here on these cam gear covers. That one right there, can't really tell by the light, right there, and then of course your dipstick tube one, that one's already off. And what you're going to do is essentially just put this thing on there. There's 3 prongs that stick out on it, as you can tell. One of them goes right here at the top, and then the other 2 attached to the top, and then dipstick tube right there. And all you gotta do is just bolt those on there, and then we'll start mounting up the catch can. Here we go, we got the driver's side all fitted up. We got the AN lines running down under, and so the bottom AN line, that runs right up here to the valve cover, right on top. It's right underneath your upper intercooler pipe, and this lower one actually runs to exactly where it used to connect. It's really hard to tell. It's also underneath your intercooler pipe, and I would recommend taking that off for ease of install. But it fits to right where that existing vacuum hose went to. It just essentially routes it back to the catch can so it can separate properly. Alrighty guys, so I just want to show you, here's these 2 AN lines right here on the side, of course. I did the 45 degree on the bottom. I think that's what it says anyways. You can just route that along. The 45 ends up going to the top of the valve cover right there. I have the light right on there. So that is the bottom port. And then this one right here goes right on top to the turbo inlet. There's a hard line there. Just push her on top and just tighten her down. And after that, what I'm going to do is probably zip tie these lines up nicely and kind of tuck them out of the way. And of course, rehook the throttle, or rehook the intercooler to the throttle body. And I should be set. But yeah, so the install was probably fucking 6 out of 10. It just really sucked kind of routing these stiff AN lines, the braided lines, but it's not a big deal. It's definitely a really nice catch can setup, and I'm happy that I purchased it. For this video guys, if you guys did end up liking it, make sure to drop a like. If you guys are just coming here for the first time, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.